We want the pulse of the fan. Are you ready for some fantasy football? Time to prepare for your drafts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome in our panel of fantasy football experts, Brian Finkel, Joey Brander, and Mike Caruso. All right, guys, I'm going to throw out a name. Anyone jump in with their take. Let's go. Brett Favre.
Favre, he's going to be at least an 8th-round pick. Who's he going to throw to? Roethlisberger? Come on, ridiculous.
I think 8's generous. I mean, if he would have come back knowing that his top 2 receivers were going to be Bernard Berrien and Greg Camarillo, there's no way he would have left his farm in Mississippi. I mean, Sidney Rice, his favorite receiver, out for a majority of the season with a hip injury. Percy Harvin gets a migraine every time he looks up at the sky. I wouldn't touch Brett Favre.
Right, I completely agree, Brian. And in most ESPN drafts, Matt Ryan and Donovan McNabb are going in the 15th to 17th round. With quarterbacks like that going so late in the draft, don't take Brett Favre. Let someone else take the risk, step up and take him way too early, and you reap the benefits.
Stay away.
All right, Roethlisberger, Ben Roethlisberger, go.
Roethlisberger, come on. Again, 4 games out. I mean, I would middle of the pack round. Unless he gets into another bar, I don't know, something like that.
Here's where I'm going to disagree with that. I think that Roethlisberger is a pretty safe pick in a 12 to 15 round because of the fact that there's only so many elite quarterbacks in the league that if you don't get Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, or Tom Brady, Roethlisberger is great to go with someone like Matt Ryan that Joey mentioned, or Joe Flacco, and you check to see who they're playing each week. Mike Wallace, Hines Ward.
Right, but the problem...
Stop. Owens. No time. Joey. Terrell Owens. Go.
All right, well, with T.O., I think the other two will disagree. I think T.O. is a definite, you have to draft him. Late rounds, he's predicted to be going in. I think he'll be a solid number 2 receiver. The thing is, last year, everybody thinks he had an off year in Buffalo, had over 800 passing yards, over 55 catches, with Trent Edwards and Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing to him. Now with Carson Palmer.
Joey, is that Terrell Owens is old, and he's going to live or die by Antonio Bryant this year. If Antonio Bryant ends up being the number 2 starter, then you know that Terrell Owens is going to be a cancer in the locker room.
Draft T.O.
sharing the ball with him. So how much is he going to be an impact?
In a passing offense, I think that he's a good 3rd or 4th receiver on your fantasy team, and
Good
you should
stuff,
look to
I think he's a solid pick. Draft T.O.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Absolutely fantastic. Everybody's totally confused, as I think we all should be. That's wonderful. Thanks again, guys. Up next, this day in sports history. You're watching Toto's Beyond the Game. We're back in 2 minutes.